I thought I knew exactly what I wanted, where I was going, but lately, I don't know, things seem hazier.
I'm feeling very lost these days. I have no job. I have no credit. I have no underwear.
What?
Could have been a contender.
You're still a contender.
Wow, are we excited about this?
Wow, are we excited about this?
No, people, the repeating part is over.
I live for moments like these.
Yes, we do. We're very excited about this. With its witty banter and heartwarming stories, Gilmore Girls developed a die-hard following during its 7 years on the air. Now, the whole gang is back for Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life, including Montreal native Yanic Truesdale. Please welcome our very own Canadian, doing us so proud in La La Land.
Thank
welcome
you.
back, bienvenue.
Thank you, merci.
So you were born and raised in Montreal, and I love this story. Let's take it back to the beginning.
Yes.
Your very first audition in Hollywood was for this show.
I know, it sounds crazy, but keep in mind that I was in LA for almost a year before I got that audition. So it was
Fair
a
enough.
long year.
And then you scored.
And then I scored. It's a friend of a friend who I met at a lunch at a restaurant who remembered me and called me out of nowhere and said, "Do you have an agent? I just read this part and I feel like you're right for this." And I hadn't auditioned for anything, so I went in and it was Gilmore. But I had 5 callbacks before I finally got the job.
Wow, and you landed it. And then look at this, an instant success. There's another Toronto, actually another Canadian connection apart from you, is the location of the pilot episode. And we have it right here.
That's
at
true.
home, tell me if you recognize, I'm sure they're going to be yelling it out. That's my town. It's Unionville. Was where you originally shot the pilot.
I didn't remember the name.
This?
I remember where we shot it, but I didn't remember the name of the town. Okay, there you go. There you go.
And it, of course, is masquerading as Stars Hollow.
Yes.
But how cool is that there is this Canadian connection? And then I know they rebuilt and made everything look like it's the town in the Warner Brothers studios.
Yes. Yeah. We shot at Warner Brothers the same spot that we shot when we first did the show.
So after 7 years, die-hard following, like it said in the intro, we all love the witty banter, the cast, and people wanted closure.
Yes.
And then finally came this reboot, if you want to call it.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
So what did it feel like on that first day back on set after 10 years?
It was a little surreal because it had been a while, and also because, you know, all the sets were destroyed. I mean, it's like it was over. The show was done, so to go back on the sets and to see everything put back together is pretty magical.
Now, I know you're good friends with Melissa McCarthy, huge movie star now. I have to say, I just told you she is my absolute favorite comedian, male, female, period, right now.
Yes.
And for, you know, the purposes of her movie career, she couldn't be as involved in this series.
Right.
Which means you had a lot more.
I had more. But I mean, it's a sour, because Melissa, you know, she was part of the team at the Dragonfly, but also she's my friend, so I wanted her to be there as present as she was before, but you know, at least she got to come back, so I was really happy about that.
Is there a lot of ad-libbing? I feel like she ad-libs a lot.
Not on this show, not on Gilmore Girls. You cannot change a word. It's word to word.
It's so dense, too.
Yeah, it's so dense, and they're very particular. You cannot paraphrase or change anything.
And it's at the point where no matter where you travel around the world, you're recognized. Was that shocking for you?
The first year it was shocking because I had done TV shows in Montreal where outside of Quebec you go out and, you know, people don't recognize you. And the first year I think I went somewhere in Spain, and I was in a small town, and people started freaking out and coming to, and I was like, what?
Well, even for us, I mean, yesterday when we said you were coming on the show today, people were like, oh my gosh, Michel's coming on the show. It's all of these characters. They're just so unique, and they're so loved.
Yeah.
So the question is, there were only 4 episodes shot. Right? Will there be more Gilmore?
I mean, there is no plan to have more episodes. This is it. If ever there will be more episodes, I'm not aware of it. I don't think there's anything in the works, but you know, if fans, this all happened because of the fans.
They demanded it.
Yeah, they demanded it, and for 10 years, people would not
let it go.
They wouldn't let it go, and you know, here we are, and we did 4 episodes. So maybe if they don't let it go for another 10 years, we'll do it. It'll be in a wheelchair, but we'll.
But everybody's saying that last episode left everybody wanting more closure.
You haven't seen it though, right?
I haven't seen the 4th. I've only seen the first.
So we won't ruin anything for you. But yeah, there's some closure at the end, but there's also an open door. So that's
That's a yes. Guys, make it happen. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's up to you. Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life is streaming right now on Netflix, so get caught up,
Right.
and hopefully we'll see more of you reprising your
I just
your role.
shot something great in The Catch on NBC, and I'm a huge fan of Shonda Rhimes, so I was really excited about that.
What's your role?
I cannot talk about it.
Oh.
No.
That was a tease.
That
The
was a
Catch?
tease. The Catch
The
on
Catch.
NBC.
We'll catch you in The Catch.
Catch me in The Catch.
As well as on Netflix.
In the spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hello to your whole family watching from Montreal right
Yes.
now.
Hey, guys, I'll be there today, later today.
Safe flight. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Right now, over to Kev. Thank you.
Whoa,
Thank you.
whoa. We let him give a free plug on there, and he doesn't give us something. You got to give us something that nobody else
You got to
has.
give us something. He's like, that was a free plug.
That was a free plug,
Is it a
but-
thriller? Is it a drama? Is it a
Catch,
comedy?
you don't know the show?
No.
Oh, it's the second season.
Yeah.
It's like all of the Shonda Rhimes show. The foundation of the show is there's a drama to it, but there's always some comedic banter in it and some humor. It's a great show.
Okay, so you're in the
With Peter
cast.
Krause. You would
We go to bed at 6:30.
I know.
Okay, don't judge us,
Just
Yanic.
TiVo it.
Okay, you
TiVo
have
it.
the life.
Fine,
Melissa
okay.
McCarthy's his
All
best
right.
friend. He's with Shonda Rhimes. He's living it up.
All right, we'll give it to him this time.